Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Achen P and I'm the host to this channel. Tonight I'm going to ask you something. What is controlling your life? Do you know these things, or you just do not know them, or you certainly do not know something is controlling your life? Tonight I'm going to be sharing with you 6 major things. I know there could be more than that, but I'm only going to talk about 6 major things that must never control your lives. Stick around, do not go away. Thank you for keeping around. Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. Like I did say, I'll be sharing with you 6 major things, and the first one is negative emotions. When I talk about negative emotions, I am majorly talking about 4 things, 4 traits. There could be more than that. Anger, hate, jealousy, envy. The list is endless. When you let them control your emotions, you stop reasoning right. You stop reasoning clearly. You cannot make rational decisions. These negative emotions actually deny us happiness, because all the time of our lives we are gloomy, we are angered, we are frustrated, we are annoyed. Negative emotions, something that we should actually fight so hard to ensure that they mustn't control our lives. If you're out there and you think you fall in this category, that you're easily taken up or controlled by this kind of trait, it is high time you found a way of how to deal with it. Sometimes it's good to let go of certain things. I know it's hard, but it's usually good to let go of certain things, and you just brush it off and you're like, okay, it has happened, it's happened. Okay, I'm sorry, I've forgiven them. Negative emotions, they mustn't control us. Number 2, your past. Your past must never determine your today and your tomorrow. Your history backwards should not change or determine how your tomorrow will be. I often tell people this and some people tend to look at me and keep on saying, how do you forget your past? How do you forget where you're coming from? I mean, if it is going to control your today and your tomorrow, then you just do not need it. Let me tell you something. When I conceived at 16 years, it kind of controlled me until when I got into a relationship and then moved on into this relationship, until I could not get out of it. I feared to get pregnant, and I told myself I would never get pregnant until someone sat me out of it and I was able to get out of it. That is why when you look at my daughter, who is 16 years now, and my son, who is 5 years now, the gap is 11. I let that trauma control me, and it indeed controlled me for quite a number of years. Are you out there and you're drained, or you're held up because of something that happened in your life in the past? It is high time to put this behind you. It is high time you started thinking of ways of how to get out of it, but it all starts with you and you forgiving yourselves. When I forgave myself, I gave birth to my son, and I gave birth to another daughter, and I'm hoping to give birth again to another and to another and to another. Let not our past determine our tomorrow. Our future is so bright, but when we handcuff it with our past, we cannot move forward. That is trait number 2. Number 3 is money. Oh my goodness, this should have been my number 1. Yes, it is good to have money, and of course, yes, money is needed for everyday life. It is good to have money at all times, but I believe we should have money for the right reasons. When you start chasing money for the wrong things and you let it control you, it is where money becomes a problem. I have seen people who talk about everything in relations to money. Okay, I won't do that. How much will it cost? I won't do this. How much will it cost? I won't do that. How much will it cost? I mean, it's not cool, you know? I have seen people who indulge in bad acts because they have the money. This money is controlling you. You're losing your real you. Because ideally, in all normal circumstances, if you didn't have this money, would you behave like that? Would you treat people unkind? Would you treat people unfairly because you have the money? That is a question that I leave to you. When money begins to control you, you lose it, you get out of the way. You begin to do dubious things. And you know, money chases money. You become hungry for money. You begin to use money to do the things you should not have otherwise done. That is where money becomes bad. That is why some people say, yes, money is a necessary evil, and you look at it concurrently. Is it really good? Is it an evil? Is it good? Or money must never control us. Let's look at it that way. Number 4, other people's opinion. You know, sometimes people say, I don't care. Some people say, I don't mind. But I think I do care. But I care about my opinion, about me. You see, when you let people's opinion control you, you'd want to do things that please them. You want to do things their way. What about your opinion about you or about something that you believe in? Doesn't it matter? Hello? I think your opinion matters more. Yes, I know sometimes there are circumstances where you would need other people's opinions, but their opinions must not override your day-to-day life and what you think about your everyday life. Yes, in life there are times when we need other people's opinion. What do you think about this? Should I have done that? Should I? Do you think this was right? Yes, it is true, but we should not let them think for us. That is what I'm trying to say. Don't quote me wrong. We need people's opinion, but they should not think for us, and we should not act as per what the opinion says. Because once you let people's opinion control you, you lose yourself, your individual self, because you begin to think, I will do as she has said. But what about your opinion? What if what she's saying is wrong? I don't know whether I'm communicating. Other people's opinion. Number 5, friends and relationships. I'll put friends under relationships, and I'll make them one thing. We have friends in life. We meet friends. We get involved in relationships, okay? But these relationships must never control us. Remember, these are people we have met in our everyday life journeys. We don't know where they come from. We don't know who they are. We are trying to know them. Must you lose yourself because you have met a friend? Or must you lose yourself because you met a boyfriend or a girlfriend? Must they control you, your everyday life? No. Imagine if these people walked out of you. These people mustn't control our lives. Some friends will stick around. Others are bad influencers. Others have come with negative energy. A lot, name it. Sometimes we don't need all this. Our friends and the relationships we make should never control our lives. Relationships and friends. And then lastly, fear of rejection. I know a lot of people out there, they let this fear control them. You let this fear control you that you can't even try anything. You're like, I think if I tried it, I'm going to fail, and I don't like it if I fail. Fear of rejection. It is really, really very bad when you look at certain things and you fear to do them because this fear controls you. We have come to the end of our video tonight. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you do not forget to tell me what controls you. There are so many things that control us. There are very, very many things. They are so endless. Sometimes we do not actually know that these things control us. Look into your life and extract the things that control you and do away with them. Thank you so much once again. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell once you subscribe. I hope we catch up next time, and this time we shall be talking about parenting. It will be a topic for a whole month, and I hope we catch up there again. Goodbye for now.